Well, hello and good morning. It is my Simple Sunday video. This is Creating Cards with Sherry, and I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have chosen to join me today. Today we're going to make a very simple card that I just put together myself, and they're going to look very similar to this. I did a Happy Mother's Day because Mother's Day is very soon. And I did a happy birthday. And today we're going to create one that says, it's not happy Easter, it's Easter blessings. There we go. Okay. So let's get going. Oh, and before I even say that, I just want to let you know that I would love to be able to be your demonstrator, and if you'd be interested in purchasing anything from me, this would be the host code that you will use this month. You would just go to creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net, and after you place your order in, it's going to ask you, or somewhere in your order, it's going to ask you for a code, and you will put that TNVWVESH in there. Okay, you can follow me on creatingcardswithsherry.blogspot.com, and I thank you again for watching today. All right, so let's get started. I am using a punch today. This is our Flowers of Friendship. Oh, that's upside down. Flowers of Friendship punch. And it has two different sizes of flowers and leaves. And we're going to be using that. I've already punched them out so they're ready to go. And to make this card, you'll need two pieces of DSP, and one needs to be 1 1/8 by 4, and the other piece needs to be 1 1/8 by 5. Then you'll need a small piece of basic white that is 5 by 3 3/4, and then you'll need two pieces 5 1/4 by 4. One will be basic white and the other will be the color of your choice. And then, of course, your base card is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. So let me get these little sticky notes off and we'll get started. I am going to start by doing the inside first. So I'm going to need my small DSP. And I'm going to place that right on the bottom. Right like that. And then I'm going to put this on the inside of my card, and that will be the place that I will write my note. And you just want to make sure that there's a frame around it that is pretty much the same all the way around. Okay. We'll put that aside for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our bigger white piece, the 5 1/2 by 4, or 5 1/4 by 4, I should say, and we're going to take this other other piece of DSP, and we're going to put that along the side. What started me to make these cards is I have a lot of DSP and paper that I am trying to get rid of because they are retiring. And so I am using some of my old in color paper, which is the Just Jade, the Cinnamon Cider, and now this is the Misty Moonlight. I've already used up the Bumblebee, and I forget what the magenta one. Those have already been used up. So now I'm trying to use these up real quick before the end of the month so that I can replace them with all the new colors. Okay, now I'm going to take a piece of ribbon, and this is our Misty Moonlight ribbon, and I'm going to tie this on here. Now tying it is always a little tricky because I want to put that knot down first so that it stays in place, but I have to hold it down pretty tight if I can in order to tie it tight enough. Okay, once I get that on there, then I take my mini glue dots and I'm going to slide this through. And when I come to the next dot on my paper, I'm going to put that knot right on top of it. And I'm going to press down so it lifts up that knot or that glue dot. And then I can secure it in place by putting it down. All right, now I'm going to make my bow. I usually pull them so they're smaller and then pull them again because that, for some reason, that makes them tighter. I don't know exactly why, but it does. Okay, where did I do it? Oh, here they are, my scissors. I have a particular scissors that I use just for ribbon. So I had it behind me. I thought it was up here. Okay. Now I've got my bow in place. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my sentiment on here, which is going to be the Easter blessings. And I'm just going to stick that. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I had been down that far. And messed up. Okay. I'm going to leave it that way for now because I don't have any other things pre-cut to redo this, but I'm going to show you how this can be done at this time. What I'm going to do then is I am going to put this, I will adhere this to this card. And I'm going to put that right on top of this. And I will take this card. And I see this has gone over just a little bit when I put it down, so I'm going to trim this down just a tad. Okay. And then I'm going to lay that right in the middle. Okay. Now, when you make that kind of mistake, you want to do this top part over. But for the sake of time and everything, I'm not going to do anything. I can make another one very easily, but I just don't have the time to do it right now. That would mean having to spend time cutting and all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to waste your time. And I am trying to do this quickly before I go to work as well. So, but just so you know, that kind of a mistake you really can't do anything with to hide it. You're kind of stuck with what you did. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of line these up where I think I might like them. And I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm going to put one on the back of each one. Oh. And I'm going to stick them right next to each other like that. And then I'm going to decide where I want my greenery to go. Let's see, I might go there and there, I think. Yep, I like that. All right. So I'm just going to put it, well, I thought I was going to put a dab of glue on there. Come on. There we go. And one more. Okay, and then the other thing I'm going to add is I'm using our Playing with Patterns resin dots. And I'm going to take a dot and put it in the center of each flower. And there you have the Easter card. See how simple that was? So you have your Easter card, your Mother's Day card, and your birthday card. Thank you so much for joining me today. I trust that you have enjoyed this video and the simplicity of how to make one of these cards when you're using up all your scrap paper or the paper that you are going to need to get rid of because it's retiring. One more thing I would do that I wanted to do that I've done with the others is I've taken our brushed brass butterflies and I've just added a butterfly for a nice little touch. All right, thank you so much for joining me. You have a wonderful Sunday and Palm Sunday, in fact, so enjoy that. And we will see you on Tickle Tuesday.